Obituaries, a presentation of Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. 256-245-4361. Your Dignity Memorial Funeral Home is Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. Also, Daybreak Obituaries brought to you by Earlene's Flowers and More on the Talladega Highway. Say it with flowers from Earlene's in Sylacauga. Mrs. Margaret G. Mitchell, age 91, died May 25th in Birmingham. Curtis & Son Funeral Home will announce the arrangements. Funeral service for Mrs. Mary Ethel Majors Moncrief, age 85, of Alexander City, is Saturday at Radley Funeral Home. Randy Anderson officiating. Burial in the Hillview Memorial Park. The family receiving friends Friday from 5 till 7 at Radley Funeral Home. Mrs. Moncrief died Wednesday, May 25th at Russell Medical Center. Radley Funeral Home directing. Funeral service for Mr. Brian Elliott Childs, age 46, of Alexander City, is Friday at 4 o'clock from Flint Hill United Methodist Church. The Reverends John Hill and Donald DeLee officiating. Burial in the Kelladon Memory Garden. The family receiving friends Friday 1:30 till 3:30 at Radley Funeral Home. Mr. Childs died May 23rd, and he was a member of the Flint Hill United Methodist Church. The family will accept flowers or contributions can be made to the Flint Hill United Methodist Church in Alexander City. Radley Funeral Home directing. Silbertha Nixon, age 78, died May 24th. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary announcing. Memorial service for Mr. Raymond J. Donaldson, age 52, of Talladega, Saturday, May 28th at 4 p.m. from Talladega Funeral Home. The family receiving friends beginning at 3. Mr. Donaldson died May 21st at Citizens Baptist Medical Center. Talladega Funeral Home directing. Funeral service for Mr. Pete McGrady, age 83, of Fayetteville, is today at 11 a.m. from Curtis & Son North, with the Reverends Kerry Brown and Ronnie Forbes officiating. Interment in the Talladega Springs Cemetery. Visitation prior to the service this morning from 10 until 11 at the North Chapel. Mr. McGrady was a member of the Russell Chapel Baptist Church. Online condolences at curtisonfh.com. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel directing. Funeral service for Damian Atticus Lynn, age 1, will be today at 2 o'clock from Papertown Baptist Church. Infant Lynn died May the 20th at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Online condolences at curtisonfh.com. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel directing. Funeral service for Mrs. Lily Mae Terrell, age 91, is today at 1:30 from Kelly Springs Baptist Church. Dr. L.L. Jacobs officiating. Interment in the Union Springs Cemetery. Sims Funeral Service, Talladega directing. Funeral service for Mr. Robert Lee Pogue is today at noon from Coosa Valley Baptist Church in Vincent. Pastor Willie J. Posey officiating. Interment in the Coosa Valley Baptist Church Cemetery. Public viewing today beginning at 11 a.m. at Coosa Valley Baptist Church. Zion Memorial Funeral Home of Sylacauga in charge of the arrangements. This obituary report presented by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Your Dignity Memorial Funeral Home, Curtis & Son Funeral Home, burials and cremations, 256-245-4361, Curtis & Son Funeral Home. And by Earlene's Flowers and More, say it with flowers this Memorial Day weekend from Earlene's Flowers and More on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga, 256-245-5235.